Hello. Hi. I am doing my body dialing with Becca live on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok right now, I'm going to be on here for like 5 or 10 minutes just so folks know that I'm going to be over there. But all of the chat and everything will be happening on YouTube live. So if you want to head over there, I have a very large pile of boxes to get through. And I'm going to be unboxing everything and hopefully breaking down all of the boxes too, because that is one of the biggest tasks that I tend to put off when I am going through all of this stuff. And it's trash day and I want to get everything out of my house. And we're doing this every Tuesday, body doubling with Becca. It is helping me get through my to-do list, and you can bring a task of your own if you want to work through something for an hour or so together, or you can just join for the chat, whatever it is that feels good to you. So if you are over on TikTok right now, yeah, feel free to come over to YouTube, and that is where I will be continuing the live. And that's where you can get into the chat and everything as well. If you are on YouTube, feel free to say hello. And I will just start opening some things up. I've just got a giant thing of packages to get through here. Oh, and I should also say, I don't do a lot of like PR unboxings because I find them a little gauche, to be quite frank. But I am giving so much of this stuff away now through Substack. I'm doing a monthly thing on Substack for paid subscribers to raid my PR, and that has been really awesome. One comment wins every month, and then I'm able to connect with somebody. We have like a 10 or 15 minutes, sometimes it goes a little long, video chat, and like literally go through my PR drawer and just see what people want. I have 2 boxes ready to send out right now of people just like picking out the stuff that they want out of like all of this kind of thing. So I feel like this is also kind of funny that it gives you a preview of what would be in there and available for people to take for themselves. So fold your week-old laundry. Yes, I finally folded some laundry myself today and got it off of the dreaded chair. Was really proud of myself for that one. So if you are on TikTok, I'm going to do like 3 more minutes over here before I turn it off and just go straight over to YouTube. So feel free to join there if you want to participate in the comments in the chat and all of that. Feel free to bring a project or just come and hang out. You're tidying up a million piles. Great. I love to see it. I mean, I'm hopefully going to have a very tidy pile here by the end of it. This is from Violette FR, which is one of my favorite makeup brands. They make my favorite lip products in the whole world. Are these new? Oh no, this is Bisou Jelly, which I already have and love. Aisa is one of my favorite shades. I don't know what this shade is though. They may have launched new shades. That's probably what happened here. Oh, I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I know I love the other one. I know that it is one of my favorites shades of all time. It's just all of the Violette FR products. It's that I know that there's a lot we can say about like what French girl style actually means, just being naturally like part of the beauty standard, but I do love the simplicity of that sort of like French girl style of makeup. And I was about to throw this into my little recycling pile for all of the boxes, but I already have one of these cards, so I'm gonna put this into recycling because I have one that's not smushed like this. So that's gonna go in there, but I am gonna save the tissue paper because I think it's really cute, and I will use it for a gift. Also, once upon a time, somebody saw me opening boxes and was like, how do you not have a box cutter and you're still like stabbing things with keys? And they immediately sent me to my P.O. box, my own little box cutter. And to that person, I don't know who you are. I don't remember, but I do want to say thank you because this has been the handiest thing. And it's also magnetic and it lives on my fridge, so I never lose it. It's amazing. Okay, it's 6:05. So I am going to hop off of the TikTok live. We're going to be over on YouTube and I'm going to unbox the rest of this massive pile. So if you would like to come over there and say hello, please do. And I will see y'all later. And how do I, oh, here I go. I'm like, where are my buttons to get out of here? Yeah, come over there and bring a project and we can chat. Okay. Move that out of the way. Focus on you. Okay, now we have Kulfi. So you're folding laundry and dealing with piles. Please also tell me if when I'm breaking down boxes, if that gets too loud, because I would like to be able to break these down, but I also don't want to ruin anyone's eardrums. So what did I get from Kulfi? Ah, more lip stuff. I just put on the Violette FR lip. I love Kulfi too. Lassie Lips Matte Blur Lip Stain. Yes, please. We have shade Mulled Wine and Jujube Fizz. That's mulled wine. Do I have a favorite Kulfi lip product? I love their lip stains. I love their lip stains. This is a new one. The ones that I have are like the lip gloss stain. These are a new matte blur lip stain. And I don't have a tissue over here, so I'm just gonna do this. Thank you for joining for this time and working on your laundry. A little electric saw. I fear that would be even louder. I don't mind breaking things apart, and I like having my one little guy who does. Okay, that's a good color. I don't have a mirror right here. Well, I have one over here. Is that okay if I just turn? I'm gonna see the bald spots on the side of my head. It's not bald spots. It's just I have dark hair and a pale scalp. Oh my God. This feels really nice. This is so soft. We'll see how this goes for the rest of this and if this actually stains. The thing I really love about the Kulfi lip products is that they do wear off really well, and then like the finish of the stain, whether because the ones that I've tried are glosses, right? The finish of the gloss like wears off very well and then leaves the stain behind, but without getting like patchy or only, some lip stains when they wear off, they just stay on like maybe it's just the dry parts of your lips or they just stay kind of like on the outer edges of your lips. These ones don't do that. And then I find once the stain starts to wear off, it also wears off evenly. And I love that. So I'm really excited about these. And I think this is really nice. I tend to go for like a really like wine sort of berry shade, but it's nice to have something that still feels like I can wear it in the summer because that stuff can get really heavy really quickly, like fall vibes on me with my coloring. What is this? Pims. I don't know what Pims is. It gives you war flashbacks to your retail days. I didn't do retail ever. I worked as a server before I moved to LA. Once I moved to LA, it was way too competitive to get a serving job. And that's when I started. And I applied to some retail jobs and I didn't get those either. I think because I wanted to work in like secondhand clothing stores and they were looking for like fashion people. And so, yeah, I didn't get those jobs. And that's when I started working in offices. And then I just kind of became an office drone for many, many moons. I hate to say it's a good box, but it's a good box, you guys. Yeah, it's peachy, but it's not like too peachy because I'm cool toned and I feel like a peach can read as like orange. Does it look super orangey? But it looks like a nice, yeah, terracotta-y, maybe. I feel like that's perhaps the vibe. NARS. I don't know that I have ever hit pan on a blush in my entire life. I did not wear blush for a really long time because I had really rosy cheeks as a kid and I got made fun of a lot for having rosy cheeks. And so I was like very anti-blush for a very, very, very long time. And the rosiness has like gone down obviously as I've aged, but also I have just discovered playing with makeup and things, but I still have my original NARS blush. The NARS Orgasm blush. It is like, I think it was the only blush that I owned before I started doing this as a job and people started actually like sending me things. But it says, one is never enough. You always remember your first. Established 1999. Yeah. Cult classic since 1999. Orgasm has captivated generations with its iconic peachy pink flush and golden shimmer. This is your invitation to rediscover the obsession. Okay, so it looks like, oh, so there's like a, okay, so it looks like we have, oh no, can you even see it? Oh, my neighbor is, I can't get the door right now, but I love you. I have to text somebody. This is so funny. I'm live right now, so I can't come to the door, but I'll swing by. My neighbors have been out of town and they just came back. Anyway, they're just saying hi. Real life stops for nothing. Okay, it looks like one of these is shimmery like the original, and one is maybe matte, which I'm excited about because I don't really wear the shimmery stuff as much. And that, I think those are liquid. And then this one is probably so funny. I need to have like one of those like outside of a movie studio, like recording. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't know if this is the same formula or a different one, but I'm excited to compare the two of those because this looks gorgeous. And also that other one is definitely 10 years old. I don't know, expired. That other one is definitely expired. Pharmacy. Yeah, I was never like diagnosed with rosacea, but I just feel like there's something about, I'm sure it has to do with hormones and whatever as you're growing up. So you just have, like, some people just have those like really flushed cheeks. That's what I had. I think one of these body doubling sessions is going to take place in my bathroom, going through makeup, because the amount of stuff, like, I'm better at giving stuff away now, but I had just never been in this position before, right? And I wanted to take advantage of the fact that people were sending me things and like try everything. And then you're like, how many things can I actually get through? Like, I wear foundation a couple times a year, like not even once a month. Like, how am I possibly going to get through foundations? How am I going to get through blushes? How am I going to, I wear eyeliner or like concealer every day and I still have like a surplus of that stuff. So it's like I finally, have gotten a handle of like giving so much away that I know I don't actually need or I won't make it through. But there's just so much that I have already opened. And it's like once I've done that, the choice is, sanitize it and give it to friends or family who really want to try it out and don't mind that I have used it, or just keep it for as long as I can and as long as it's kind of usable for me. And that has been the thing that I have generally been doing because my friends and family also get new stuff. They're like constantly going through my drawers whenever they come over. Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. I have been wanting to try this, and I actually just was like somebody who won the Substack Raid My PR giveaway was talking about a cleanser, about wanting a cleanser, and I was like, oh, I've heard such good things about this one, and I was like, I've been wanting to try it, and I was saving it, but like I have some cleansing balm, so like don't worry about it. So I put this in her box. Karma, I don't know, I was just rewarded with a new one, so I'm excited to be able to actually try that. And then Green Clean Whipped Foaming Cleanser from Pharmacy. I actually haven't tried. I've heard very good things about that, but I have not tried it. No opening a new box until I break down the old box. That's going to be the rule. And you tell me if breaking down the boxes is too loud. Oh, good. I'm glad that you've been using a cleansing balm. It was actually the box that I haven't sent out yet. That's like sitting in my pile to go out this week. But I probably gave you the Then I Met You one, right? Because that's my favorite that I actually satisfying. Good. The Then I Met You one is the one that I use every day, which is why I was like, oh, I don't like need a new one, but I like to try them because I don't want to, like, I would like to see what else is out there and actually like be able to recommend more than just one product. Because just because I love one thing doesn't mean something else can't also be amazing, Brow setting serum. I am constantly on the hunt for good brow stuff, even though you can like barely see them through my bangs. Infused with powerhouse peptides, over 8 breakthrough botanicals and B vitamins, our signature clear brow setting serum gives a look of fuller brows while delivering a long-lasting medium hold. We'll see about that. Nothing, I don't understand. Like, I don't have that much brow for them to be that difficult to tame, but they feel really difficult to tame. This color feels like 2010 to me. I've heard it's coming back. I'm a little like, ugh, do I need a clear one? We'll see. I do love a tinted. I like a dark brown because I think because my brows are kind of sparse, like my 90s brows, I do like to just use the brow gel to fill them in. I find that helpful. Cured Nutrition. They cannot send their gardening things to me, so they have sent flow gummies, energy and focus. Find your flow. They've got lion's mane, ginkgo biloba, green coffee, and some other stuff. Little gummies. I feel like everything is a gummy again. I have gummy vitamins for my skin and hair, gummy vitamins for like some midlife nutrition company. I love that I'm getting midlife products. Some midlife wellness company sent me a fiber supplement. And I was like, I do eat a lot of vegetables, but you can always up your fiber. But it's in gummy form. And I was like, I would much rather have a fiber gummy than a fiber drink. I would never take a fiber supplement because fiber drinks are gross. And I would rather eat a vegetable. What do we got? Facial grade skincare for your body. I have gotten very into my body care routine. I used to never do lotion, and now I use it literally every day. What do I got? Body cleansing oil, 50% glycerin. what? And body softening lotion onto. Gummies do work in a pinch. It's just like, yeah, they make it really easy to just be like, oh, they're boom, boom, you know? I am intrigued by these guys. It's full of, I can't break this box down because it's full of packing materials that I don't want to go everywhere. So this one will just go to the side hole. That's fine. Ultraviolet, I recognize, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, no. I was like, I recognize this. This is one of my favorite sunscreens. Are these new ones? What do we got? I did run out of one of my favorites of theirs. Oh, okay. No, there's this Supreme Screen, which is, this is the one I ran out of, I think. Ugh, it's so good. I do want to start another sunscreen series. I keep saying that. I keep collecting sunscreens that people have sent me. Now that I'm here, maybe I should just like do it here because it's so many. And then preen screen, reapplication, mist sunscreen. These are nice in a pinch as like a little top up. You just have to spray a lot to actually get the sunscreen application. So you just want to make sure. I'm never going to use those if I'm like out in a pool or like having a beach day or something. Like if I'm out in full sun, a little spritz is not going to do it. But if I'm like running errands, yeah, it's fine. 2.5 week trip. Oh, well, happy packing. And I'm glad you get to see your wife. That's nice. This also has, oh no, but I'm going to put the packing supplies from that one into this one. I'm going to consolidate. And then I can break down that box. And that's fine. I might, should I use, okay, you vote. Should I use these things to pack up the Raid My PR boxes for people? Because I do need to put some packing materials in there to keep things from bonking around. Typically, I just use like the little construction paper or like, not construction paper, tissue paper, and like whatever else is in these. I just save it for those purposes. Or will this annoy the people who receive it as much as it annoys me? Let me know. I'm just going to keep consolidating into that one, though. Okay. Remedy. How's everybody doing on their task? I don't want to take you away from your task to give me an update, but how about you just like tell me if you make progress on something? It's like, this is the type of stuff I normally save to pack up the other boxes. But I just hate it when packing materials explode everywhere. I do appreciate when people are just like using like paper products and things that can go into recycling. I just, yay, go Holly. Remedy for intense hydration. Multi-depth moisturizer, advanced hydrating serum. On to hanging clothes. Great job. I tend to be put a stack of hangers on the bed and like hang everything and then like hang everything on the hangers laying on the bed and then pick them all up and put them in the closet together. Do you do that or do you hang them up directly into the closet? I'm always curious how like other people's systems vary. from your systems in a way that like the things that people have never taught you, you know. I find it fascinating whenever discourse pops up around like showering or, you know, whatever chores, just like things that people have just like been told to do but not really been told how exactly to do them and have figured out their own ways to do them. The grill master's pour, made for keeping your cool while you handle the flames. What? Ice, lemonade, soda water. Oh, and add a whims. Okay, this is, I was like, what is happening? It's just telling you to make yourself a spritz. Little beverage so that you don't sweat out at the grill. How do you dry off after the shower? Yeah. I watched a whole video yesterday from somebody who was, given a whole, like, this is how you have to dry off your entire body. And I was like, we just have like very different systems for this. Hang to dry in a spare closet. Oh, wow. I'm impressed. I don't have a spare closet. I hang to dry. I have like a retractable clothesline that I never retract. I got it because it can retract, but then once I hung it, I just never retracted it. But it's above the washer dryer, and so I just like hang things up there to dry. So I guess actually like things do get hung there and then they go directly into a closet. But it's stuff that ends up on like the chair of doom. That isn't actually dirty, that's what ends up on the bed and then has to get hung. And I have like my own system for that. Great job, Food and Words. Clothes sorted. I really need to get my starter up and running again. I would like to do that before fall because I really, really love making focaccia for Thanksgiving. And just like having fresh bread around in the colder months. I do need to do it. It's on my list. Also, like, I have talked a big game about my bread to the person that I'm seeing, and they want to try my stuff, but that just means that I actually have to like technically Redley Whitford, that's his name, is in the back of my fridge somewhere, but I feel like bringing him back to life is gonna be more like starting from scratch at this point because he's been down for a while. Tally Health. What I say about aging? Are these gummies too? No, these are capsules. And something for energy. Okay. I just like don't. I used to be such a supplements person. I took so many supplements back in the day, and I'm just like super careful about them now. And like very minimal with them because it's just, I don't know. I don't take a lot. And I guess I don't like take like a multi. I don't like doing a multi situation and then not realizing how much of each thing I'm getting by like combining a bunch of stuff. I like things that feel like, oh, this is an individual. Like I take a B vitamin and I take a magnesium for migraines, preventative. And that has been amazing. And it's like, and then I know, okay, I can take the fiber thing. I can take an iron thing. I can take whatever. And when I'm taking iron, I'm taking vitamin C to help with the iron. If I decide to take some turmeric because I need some anti-inflammatory things and I'm going to have some black pepper with it. Like I know what like combinations of things I want to have, but I don't want to have one thing that has so much stuff in it that I don't know how it's going to react with other things. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that your starter is bouncing back. It took me a second to figure out what it was. My Camp Snap camera, they came out with little gem kits for it so I can decorate my little camera. I'm actually kind of excited about that. I should grab I have a couple of their cameras now. They're really fun. I mean, just to be able to like throw in my bag. I don't know if you know what a Camp Snap camera is. I don't have one within arm's reach, but it's a screen-free digital camera. And it's like very like low res. It's very much like a digital, or not like a digital. It is a digital camera. It's very much like a disposable camera, like disposable camera vibes, but in a digital camera format. So screen-free, but not film. So you are taking it like it's film. You're not looking at the photos as you're taking them, which is really nice. And also makes it so that my brother and also like friends who have kids that they don't like staring at screens are okay with the kid taking that camera because it doesn't have a screen on it, and then they can run around and they can take photos, and it's plastic, it's lightweight, so they don't have to worry about like messing it up or something. And also because you don't have to develop film, you don't care how many photos they're taking, and it's not like they have to like watch out because you're gonna have to pay to get them all developed or something. Yeah, it's like the intention of it is that you can like stay focused in the moment and not be looking at it like the way that we look at our phones all the time. Sorry, I'm trying to see what these are. Microinfusion targeted patches. Oh, I was like, I thought these were like zit stickers or something, and I was like, there's so many of them. No, they are like eye patches, but for like different areas of your face. I think they're for wrinkles. Thanks. Anything to not put a needle in my face. It says happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Is it just saying happy birthday to everyone? It's weird to me that their cards say happy birthday. Everyone's trying to revive their starter. Oh, self-dissolving micro. Okay, so I got 2 boxes of those. Maybe I'll keep one and give one away. Can do that. But yeah, I really enjoy having a camera that I don't mind giving away to a kid. It's so fun to like see their POV. And also to like let them take photos and feel in control of something, but without handing them my phone. Because I don't want to do that. Children know how to do too much with phones these days. It freaks me out that it's just like so native to them. You don't even have to teach them. I love this lotion. Oh my God. Hello. Uni. Also, this case is so, oh, it's a small one. Okay, this is one of my favorite lotions. It's like my favorite body lotion. That is really exciting. I feel like it's a little bulky to take as a travel thing, but I will let somebody try this because it's so good and it smells delicious. I just talked about it the other day and somebody DM'd me and was like, I'm waiting for them to make a scent out of it because it smells so good. Plush Marine shower oil. I love a shower oil. Hello, I'm new to YouTube myself. Okay, I started my YouTube a while ago, right? I am gonna smell this. I am gonna try this shower oil because I have not tried it and I really like this brand. Something is all wrapped up in here. So in 2025, I made a goal to like get YouTube up and running. I was like, you know what? Ooh, golden microalgae body oil. I also love a body oil. Oh, did you send? I saw something that was handwritten. I'm covering your. Yeah, okay. I do have a package from you. This is a recent Fox Mountain. Hey, that's really nice. I love that you're here. You got out the label maker? Okay, do you have a label maker that makes pretty labels? Because I would like a label maker, but only if it makes pretty labels. I do not want an ugly label maker because my former partner put a lot of labels on things and they are ugly labels. And so I just I hated all of the systems. The spice drawer. If you saw me fix the spice drawer situation. Do you want me to open it now? Okay, I'm going to open it now. I'm going to hide your address from the screen. That's what the box cutter is for. It doesn't matter that it's taped all the hell. This box cutter is amazing. Now I forget what I was saying. Brother P-Touch. Oh, okay. Ugly label makers are just I would rather get painter's tape and write it out myself. I would rather have masking tape and just write it out myself. I have good handwriting. I would rather just write it myself. I do not need an ugly label maker. Revive. What's going on here? Sasha! Why are you making me cry? Okay, so the very first one of the very first things I lost in the divorce series videos I made was about a can opener. And it was so stupid that I was going to miss this stupid can opener. And I was trying to look for the best can opener. And I was like, does anybody have recommendations of a better can opener? No, they're happy tears. This is so fucking thoughtful. I was like, does anybody know of a better can opener? And all the comments were like, sorry, babe, that's the best can opener that's ever existed. You have the best can opener. Don't give it back. Now I have 2 of them. There's a green one and a red one. And you don't know that Amelie is my favorite movie. And the way it's shot, obviously, is gorgeous. And the color palette of the whole thing is green and these greens and reds, but it doesn't read Christmas. And I want my life. It's a swing away. It's a vintage swing away can opener. The new ones, I guess, are not made in the same, they sold or something and they're made overseas now, whatever it is. But the old ones are made in the US. It's a really you just hold one and you're like, this is a sturdy can opener. It has never failed. It is just, it's perfect. There is nothing to improve on in this can opener. It's so good. But I just have a thing for green and red, not in a Christmas way, but in an Amelie way. And that's not a thing that you knew about me. That's really nice. Thank you. I'm gonna save your note. Thank you. Okay. I didn't mean to cry. Didn't expect to cry today. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. And I really genuinely appreciate that you listen to me and that you remembered something from a year ago, over a year ago. Thank you. Do came out with a retinol serum. It's so good. It's really gentle but effective. I have been using it under my eyes and for neck and chest because I use Tret on my face. But when so I don't need a retinol and a Tret. But when I stay over, when I sleep over, when I sleep over at someone's house that isn't my house, and I am trying to pare down on my skincare that I take with me, so I'm not lugging my entire routine. I just take this one because it also just like leaves me really glowy, whereas Tret kind of like it's a different texture, especially the one that I get from my doctor. So this has like just a really lovely glowy texture to it. I have one, but I really love it. So okay, I'm gonna figure out whether we'll see. It'll go into the stores, and then we'll see if somebody wants it during one of the upcoming Raid My PR things. And because if somebody is looking for something that I have and I like, I'm just gonna give it to them. Kitty and Vibe. I don't know if you've heard me talk about these bathing suits. Oh, look. Oh my God. This is so cute. They have bathing suits that are sized. I got the same one that I have gotten, but as whatever. It's the same cut as my other two that I have from them, but it is just a different pattern. They're sized based on your butt. They have 2 sizes. Congratulations on matching up all your socks. They have 2 sizes for every bottom size. So you pick your size that you want, and then you pick whether you want it for small butt or a big butt. So I have bathing suits that actually like fit my butt the way they're supposed to fit, so that like cheeky bottoms can still be cheeky, but not so much that it's inappropriate, and full coverage things can be full coverage, but they aren't like, you know what I mean? It just, they fit incredibly well. And I'm obsessed with that brand. Put all of the plastic stuff together. Yeah. My mom just bought one. That made me so happy. I got a text from my mom with just like screenshots of the Kitty and Vibe typing like, which one do you like? And I was like, my mom's buying a bathing suit. This says Hachette. Why does getting books make me feel fancier than anything else? I'm thrilled to share the latest book from S. Elizabeth, The Art of the Unknown. Discover how artists across the centuries have explored the unexplainable, documented the impossible, and illuminated the dark unknown. Gorgeous. A visual treasury of the esoteric, uncanny, and unexplained. Ooh, it's like this is my, I don't do horror or like scary, but this is like my like uncanny, like is my version of this. This is beautiful. I don't know how to, it's just a lot of very gorgeous things. Okay, I'm like very excited to look through this. Is that normal? That feels fancy to get book PR. This pile is coming together. Shoes. Oh my God. Shoes. I don't know that I have thought about Toms in 15 years. I used to own several pair of Toms. Okay. I'm wearing a slipper right now, my favorite little glare up. Yeah, I literally didn't know Tom still existed either. Why does it also just kind of like match my shirt? That's cute. I will say, for it being like a print too, it's not like, it actually looks pretty good. I like that. I'm like, am I a jerk for being surprised that I like that? Okay, well, I'm excited to actually wear those. Try those out. with an actual outfit. Thanks, Tom's. This says fragile all over it. This is from Can. Okay, textured. It's like it's like a suede-y texture, but it's not like it's not, you know, the way like snakeskin would actually be textured. It's not actually like snakeskin textured. It's just suede-y textured with a print on it. Is what I mean by that. Wow, they said fragile on this, and then didn't put any packing materials in a box full of cans. Can, my dudes, are you okay over there? All of them came out of the of course they did, because there's no packing materials in here. Yerba mate, social tonic, half and half, bergamot lemonade, and yerba mate iced tea. It's got 3 and 6. I don't know if I can say of what, but you can see that there with caffeine in it. Interesting. This is their Dwayne Wade, I think, collaboration. I do love Can. It is the first one of these social tonic gardening beverages that I ever tried, and most of them are 2. And that is much more my. I was like scared of trying these, and I was camping with some friends, and they had one, and so I was like, you know what, just like whatever, I'm chilling out. I had one, and I was like, oh my god, I just feel like so chill and happy. Just like chill and relaxed and happy. Like that has never happened to me. That's why I'm not very much of a gardener. And then I was like, wait, are beverages the answer? And then I was like, wait, are low dose beverages the answer? Yes, actually. So anyway, I'm excited to try that. Lemonade and mate. This also says Pims. Didn't I get something before that said Pims? That must just be like the shipping company, because this is from Fresh. That has packing materials in it. We'll put that over there. Fresh soy cleansing jelly balm and soy face cleanser. I will say this is a very good size for travel. I like to take a nice little. I love things being in their original packaging. Of T, low dose plus C. Yeah. Yeah, I need at least a 1-to-1, but I prefer like 1 to so much, just so much more. It just makes me feel way better. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Clean Sheen Dry Shampoo Mist. Interesting. This, I'm intrigued by this. The only dry shampoo that I use is the K18 Air Wash. It is not, because it's not a powder. K18, I don't know what kind of magic. Science. Science is what they do. It's not magic. But it acts like magic. I love K18 products, but they it's just very much like a liquid to powder, but it doesn't like sit on my hair. You can't see any sort of residue in my hair, which as a dark-haired person is tough. Curly hair is hard to do with dry shampoos. I would rather just refresh my hair with water. Like dry shampoo isn't actually my issue because my hair isn't normally getting dry or isn't getting oily. It's getting dry. But my bangs I do wash in the sink more often because they do get a little bit oily. And so sometimes it is nice, especially when I'm on the go, to be able to use a dry shampoo. But the K18 one is the only one I've ever found that's actually worked. But I am intrigued by this. So I might try this out. What does this say? Tatcha. I've never gotten anything from Tatcha. Tatcha is one of those brands that I have only tried based on like free gifts at Sephora. Yeah. K18 air wash is like, it truly is. It's like magic, right? Matcha foam cleanse. Oh no. Wait. There's a card in here saying something about their new matcha foam cleanse, but then this is their indigo overnight repair and the water cream. Lovely. It's so, I'm going to be keeping this tissue paper. Yes, I am. It is hard sometimes when I really want to try like, new moisturizers or whatever. I think sunscreens are maybe easier. Like there are a couple of categories of things that feel easy for me to cycle in new stuff, but something about moisturizers, I think I'm just like so set in my routine with dew. I love Aero Angel and Instant Angel so much that I literally never feel the need to stray from them. And I want to be able to recommend other things, but I'm always like, I also just want to use what I love, you know? Bare Minerals complexion stick and smoothing face priming brush. I will say Complexion Rescue Tinted Moisturizer. I have been using some Bare Minerals products lately. They have a stick. Is it this one? This actually might be the same thing, just like a different color maybe. Oh no, this is a tinted moisturizer. But there is a stick version of their tinted moisturizer, skin tint, whatever it is, that is very similar to the Merit one, and it's so good. And if you told me that I would ever be thinking about Bare Minerals again, I would be like, you're crazy. Those days are over. I was a Bare Minerals stan back in the day. I don't know. 2010. I'm really proud of myself that I'm breaking down the boxes as I go. Usually, by the time I finish this, there's just a giant pile of boxes that I both have to break down and then also take out. So it's nice to at least just, a Camp Snap, which is what I was talking about before. I can't bedazzle this one though, because I promised it to my friend whose daughter threw hers into a pool. She messaged me and was like, hi, do you still have a code for Camp Snap? Because my daughter threw my camera in the pool, and we tried to rehab it and it didn't work. And I was like, yes, they just came out with a new one and I think they're sending it to me. So I'm gonna send this one to her. So I'm gonna hold off and I will bedazzle one of mine that I already have. Oh, this has a, nope. Okay, we're down to the last 3 boxes, y'all. Ooh. Oh, this is a body mist. Okay, this company, Act, I assume, AKT. I assume it's Act because the things they've sent me before are deodorants, but they're deodorants, they were formulated in the West End and then on Broadway for actors, like to be like a natural deodorant that works, so people aren't like sweating through their costumes and whatever. But I can only use the unscented one of their deodorants because the rest of them have baking soda in it, and baking soda rashes me out. But this is a deodorizing body mist. Scent 5, exterior Columbia Road, amber, violet, and tonka. I'm gonna smell it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Kind of a spritz. Oh. It's a kind of a spritz that you want from a body mist. Okay, it is very violet I guess that probably makes sense with this. It is very floral at the top. I will be curious how this dries down. Ooh, no, I am. It's a little less floral, like actually all on my skin. I'm getting the tonka. It's so funny. It says, at first, zesty lemon, cut stems, cold skies. And then iris, violet leaf, warm hands on a coffee cup. Finally, amber, tonka bean, a perfect Sunday. I do think when it's really hot outside and everything just feels oppressive, a body mist is like a really nice way to have a fragrance without it feeling too, Let's set the scene. ACT, pronounced ACT, AKT, pronounced ACT, was founded when we met, performing 8 shows a week in London's West End, Theatreland. Our products are tested for their efficacy on dancers, not animals, and like us, are born to perform. Nice. Maybe it's the theater kid in me, but I don't know if that branding is working for me. I don't know what this one is. Okay, so this is the second to last package. How are you doing on your projects? Thank you for trusting us to support your well-being. All of our products are doctor formulated, research backed, third-party tested, because your health deserves nothing less. We're here to meet you exactly where you are so you can feel supported and confident in your routines. Thank you to whoever you are. I'm going to say parallel but not spelled like parallel. Protein and perimenopause support pack. Multivitamins. Like I said, I don't really do a multi, but maybe I can just compare it to what I have. I will say I feel funny giving that kind of set, like putting, unless somebody like really is super into it or looking for something, I feel weird sending supplements and things to people through the Raid My PR of it all. Laundry is done. Booking train tickets. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you're being productive. And yay, going to see Muna. What are you having with gravy? I think I'm having a burger tonight. Most of the laundry is done. Stock's a little out of season stuff. Yay! Thank you I'm glad that other people are finding this useful and getting stuff done. Oh! This last one. Cachava. Cinnamon French toast flavored all-in-one nutrition shake. I have a lot of okay. I do like a smoothie when it's hot outside. I will say that. But I think growing up in a household where we had an entire cabinet full of Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, all of the things, and what my mom called sludge, which was, oh my God, Slim Fast. The Slim Fast sludge. I just have a thing about meal replacement shakes. Does this say it's a meal replacement? All-in-one nutrition just feels like that. It has digestive enzymes and stuff. That's good. And protein. I do know that I need to be better about my protein intake in this phase of life because I don't eat a lot of meat. So this might be helpful. I'll try it out. This toast, French toast, cinnamon French toast flavor feels like it might be a little sweet for me, but I will give it a go and see how we're feeling. Homemade KFC bowls. Wow. Okay, fancy. Are you like making your own fried chicken too? That's something that I have not conquered yet. I'm still like making my way through the meat things. My 26 and 26, like trying 26 new things in 2026. I did an update, like a mid-year update on Substack about the things that I have done thus far. And I'm sure there are more, but they're the things that I had like cataloged as like counting for the 26 in 2026, and 2 of them were cooking meat. One of them was cooking steak and one of them was cooking salmon, because I was vegetarian for 18 years. I stopped eating red meat when I was in elementary school, and then was vegetarian for, up until my early 30s. And then I was with somebody who cooked meat because I had never cooked it. And then, so as of last year, I was like, I lost the meat guy in the divorce. And then also like, I don't know how to do this. So I have become my own meat guy, or I'm trying, because I haven't actually done all of it yet, but slowly making my way through. Also, I cooked a really good pork chop. I didn't put that on the list, but I was really proud of that one. Orgain protein powder. Nice. Yeah, I just don't like ones that are like overly sweet. It just feels like you can't mix a lot of other things in with them, right? It feels like they kind of are supposed to stand on their own. Frozen chicken, frozen corn, homemade gravy. Got it. Well, you're making the gravy. So I think great job putting together a dinner for yourself. I don't know if you can hear anything happening in the other room. Somebody else is starting to cook dinner for me while I'm here in the office, which is really nice. But yeah. Okay. Any updates on anybody else's projects? I can't believe that I just like got through that entire thing. I feel like it usually takes me way longer than an hour. And it's trash day, so I can take all of the boxes directly out to the trash and get them the fuck out of my house, which is really nice. Anybody want to give an update to the chat before I disappear? And also go say hi to my neighbor and apologize for ignoring her knocking on the door, which is just really funny. Great job, everybody. Thank you for joining again. And I'll figure out what it is that we're going to do next week. I don't know, maybe I'll tackle the cosmetics, expired things in the bathroom. We'll see. If you have thoughts on projects to do, I might do laundry stuff too, just like putting clothes away. I do need to work on my closets, so that's definitely going to be an upcoming session. I need to go through jewelry stuff. I have some desk things to reorganize. I often spend a lot of time watering plants, so we might just do one where I'm like watering plants and stuff. I don't know. There's endless home projects to do. My to-do list literally never gets shorter. So, yeah, thank you for joining. I will let y'all know what we're doing next week, but it will be happening here, 6 p.m. Pacific, same time. And we will just keep working through things together. Yay, clothing inventory. Yeah, I want to work on that. Actually, you know what would be really amazing is because I want to do a clothing inventory. I also want to take pictures of all the things and like put them in index, like the one of those apps where I can like have my whole closet in there, because I think that would just be really cool for cataloging everything. And that's just one of those projects that I have never actually taken the time to do, and maybe doing it during this is the time to make that happen. Okay, we're planting seeds. But you can always DM me too if you have thoughts on things that we should do together. But feel free to, hoard out your own projects and bring them on Tuesday evening. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you later.